stoked to see Dragon Age 2 and all the stuff that's here just as much as you guys are. I wish I had more time to play, but I don't want to die.
Next question.
Questions for all the actors. I was wondering for each of you, what was your most emotional scene to film?
I have a lot in the beginning of season 2. One of my favorites is, I think it's episode 9, Trial and Error. Is it 9?
It's just going to air at 6, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 6 or 7. 6? And it's, he knows. And it's one of the scenes that I really love. It was with Louis, with Young, and I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, I think definitely the emotions is escalated in season 2 because when you've been stranded on Destiny for as long as all these characters have, it's so easy to give up hope. It's so easy to realize that we may never go home. And for my character especially, Camille, that has always been her ultimate goal, was to get herself and everyone else home. And I think the time factor really takes its toll, and the isolation, and a lot of emotions come out of those moments, and her missing Sharon, her partner. So there's a few...
Well, people, I think, also the characters on board the ship have gotten a lot closer. There's a lot more camaraderie, and there's a lot more emotional stakes,
for whatever happens to one character,
you're
really
much closer.
affects.
And while getting home, I think, was as a big thrust for most of season 1. Season 2, in fact, shifts a little bit, and people start to become aware of a greater mission, and the fact that there is maybe a bigger purpose to being on board Destiny that everybody needs to come together and work together about. So
no, that definitely is the evolution. I just didn't know we could talk about it.
Oh yeah.
So. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, because it goes from that roller coaster ride, and I think that's why season 2 is so exciting, because we reach that point, and then you go, okay, well, now what? How do we continue on? How do we find purpose in life? And then we take on that new hope that maybe we should be challenged with what destiny might have to offer us.
So that was a great question, and someone out there is going to give you a new box set of season 1.5, which is, I believe, available at the, advanced copies are available at the Fox booth, and will be available for sale very shortly.
Hi, I was just wondering, what would your character's reaction be if they were walking around Comic-Con today?
There's like 8 million Eli's walking around Comic-Con today, right? Those shirts are freaking me out. I'm pretty sure Eli's come to every Comic-Con, so that's... You guys?
I want to see who can do my hair.
Bobby? Anything?
Well, I don't think Rush would turn up for something like this.
I don't think Camille would come either. I'm sorry.
Next.
Hi there, question for Ringo. With all your time on ER, have you been offering Elena any tips on playing a doctor?
No, not one iota.
I joked with her that she probably watches me and goes, oh my god, her doctor skills are so season 1.
Did it show on my face?
I'm not a doctor. I'm a medic. I can't die, right, Rob?
You're not a doctor, you're not Scottish.
I'm safe.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering about the genesis of the pregnancy storyline, and since that can be hard to do with TV, why you chose to do that?
Oh, Elena, why did we choose to do that?
Well, I was pregnant in real life, for those of you who didn't know, and I got pregnant, like, I think when we were shooting the pilot. Not the best time to get pregnant. But I do have a funny story. I asked Brad and Rob to come into my trailer. I had something to tell them, and I said, I started it off with saying, you know, this weekend I made a really big Easter dinner, and I wasn't feeling very good, and I thought it would pass, and then the next day I wasn't feeling very good. And Rob had a big smile on his face, and he goes, congratulations!
I have 3 kids too.
Yeah, he knows what that means. And then we sort of discussed how it would be worked into the storyline, and it wasn't necessarily something that any of us wanted for TJ, but it worked out. And sorry.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing to have to explore, being stranded on the ship, and what would you do in that situation. So it was not necessarily something we were going to attack that early on, but it was definitely an issue that we had intended to bring up at some point.
Yeah, and then I loved Brad's response. He got up to leave, and he goes, "This always happens to us."
Oh, don't worry about this one here. Shop is closed. I have this as my baby.
Hi. My question is for you, David. I was wondering how much of your character was based on your real life experience?
If you ask my castmates, they'd say everything. No, I relate to the role a lot. You know, I actually watch more TV and movies than Eli ever will. We're very different. We're different in a lot of ways.
That's what he says.
The name is different.
We usually
I'm much
hear,
better with
I'm
the
just
women.
kidding.
we usually hear,
Oh my God, don't laugh that loud.
we usually hear once a week. He'll
Sure that
say
shop is
something
closed?
and we'll all
All right, that guy gets his box set just for dressing like Eli.
I did audition for the role, though. I got to put that out there. I didn't like actually win a contest. I swear I'm an actor.
For Robert, in previous Stargates, the military protocol was followed really closely, especially in regards to fraternization. I'm wondering how you justify with SGU how things have kind of gotten fun.
Me, Robert, or him, Robert? Well, for one, they're very, very far away. So the military protocol is not really as, you know, influential. We wanted to break from that and have situations arise that were not based on that hierarchy, that people were going to do what they were going to do. And you know, it's what happens when you remove a group of people from all of the rules of our society. How do they end up behaving? That was the sort of social experiment of the show. And you know, are they going to behave in a moral and true way, or are they, you know, they're going to behave otherwise? That was really the point of the series.
Kind of Lord of the Flies kind of thing, right? I'm Peggy, aren't I? Something.